Hello there, back home again, of course. Been back home almost a week now. I want to be back on holiday again, and thankfully there's a couple holidays coming later this month. Looking forward to that. But for now, movie night is back. Even though one of the last vlogs on holiday was also movie night. So yeah, today we're watching Dead of Winter and The Smashing Machine. Smashing Machine later on is about Mark Kerr and basically the birth, I think, of the UFC. I'm looking forward to it. Apparently The Rock is really good in this, and he obviously receives a lot of criticism regarding his acting roles. So hopefully that is true. I'm looking forward to it. I heard it's good, so hopefully it's a good film. Hopefully The Rock was great. And before that, we're watching Dead of Winter. So an old woman, well, she's not old, but there's two women in this movie, and one's the older one, one's the younger one. Emma Thompson plays the older woman, and she is traveling through northern Minnesota where there's snowfalls and everything. She's traveling alone in this really cold part of the country with no town nearby and no phone service. She stumbles across a house where a young girl has been kidnapped. And she quickly realizes that with nowhere to go, nowhere to get help, she is the only hope for this girl to survive. And she's got to try and save this girl from this kidnapping in this house in the middle of northern Minnesota, in the middle of a massive snowstorm where there's no signal. So we're watching that first, and then we're watching Smashing Machine. Both movies should be good. I heard they're both good. I also would have liked to watch the re-release of Avatar 2. They re-released it for a few days with some previews to Avatar 3 as well. But I enjoyed Avatar 2. I'd love to watch it again. It's just that the timings of the film does not line up with the other two films. So I can't watch Avatar after these two or before these two because the timings are just so bad. I can't watch all three in the same day. It is what it is. That happens. Sometimes it lines up, sometimes it doesn't. It is what it is. But I guess I could go back. I got day off again on Wednesday. I had a weekend off, but yesterday on Saturday I was doing something. I was sorting out videos, and I was actually sleeping because I've been struggling to sleep since I got back. Normally when I get back from Australia, I'm quite sick. This time it's been struggling to sleep. Normally I'm sleeping okay after a long flight, but at the moment, sleeping's been quite hard at night, so I keep waking up quite late. And then I work on videos, I'm just like, there's no time for the cinema. But yeah, I got time today on Sunday. It's 4:20 and the movie's at 4:30 to get there. So let's do this. We are out here again. I got to hurry up because it's the adverts are almost gonna run out of time. Upstairs. Toilet. Screen 12.
Cinema, turn off your phone.
Well, that movie was pretty terrifying. Yeah, there's a bit more of a twist to it. Not like a huge, not like a, oh my word, that's the most shocking thing I've ever seen sort of twist, but it's a twist that you don't expect. It's not just a woman trying to save her and the girl and the kidnapper. There's actually another character in this, and another couple of characters turn up a bit as well. It's very interesting and very scary as well at the same time. It's not a simple case of a creep kidnapping a girl. It's actually a bit more complex. It's still sinister, just in a different way. It's just a lot more complex, the reasons why she's been kidnapped and why she's been targeted. There's a backstory behind it, and it's pretty crazy. Emma Thompson is incredible in this, and I don't know the actresses who played the girl, but she was great as well. And also the kidnapper was terrifying too. Which is a twist of like what the reasons are behind the kidnapping and stuff like that. It does surprise you a little bit. It doesn't shock you. It doesn't it's not groundbreaking, but there is a bit of a surprise there in terms of like what's happening and why it's happening. There's also a backstory for Emma Thompson's character and her past, and her husband as well, the person she was married to. There's flashbacks to that, so that links to the current story. There's one thing I'm confused about. Right at the end of the credits, it says for Daniel, a tribute for Daniel. I googled it. Who's Daniel in Dead of Winter? Who's mentioned who's mentioned? And there's no link that tells me, unless there's a bunch of reviews. Maybe it's one of the reviews, but it says for Daniel at the end. And usually when it says that, you can go on Google and type it in, and it will tell you who the tribute is for. It doesn't say it. It doesn't say who, apparently there's no Daniel mentioned in the movie. I'm just it literally says for Daniel in the credits, before the credits roll. So why does it say that? Who's Daniel? I want to know. I looked it up, is it the author of the book, Dead of Winter? No, it's not. So who's Daniel then? I want to know who Daniel is. They made a tribute to Daniel and I have no idea who it is. And why is there no source that tells you who it is? I'm so confused. Who is Daniel? It said there's a picture under the credits of Emma Thompson's character when she was younger with her husband, and then it says for Daniel next to it. I'm just who on earth is Daniel? That was the name of her husband, so like, what? It's clearly a tribute to someone in real life, but who's Daniel? I don't know. Apart from that confusion at the end, this movie is solid. It's terrifying. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. It is a good film, and it is very scary. So yeah, there's only one showing today, so it's probably been out a little while, or it's just not getting that many seats. But to be fair, there's like 15-20 people in the cinema today watching that, so it only just got in as well. There's a turn off your phone advert, then a Pepsi advert, and then movie rolled. So yeah, I got there just in time. But yeah, that was good. Next up is Smashing Machine, and believe it or not, it's in the same screen 12, so just a bit of a wait. It's like a 20-minute wait. It starts at 6:50. Got out this screening at 6:20, 6:25. So still got a bit of time to wait. But yeah, hopefully that's good as well. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. It should be fun. I do like fighting movies. I haven't watched too much MMA movies, but I liked Warrior from Tom Hardy. I've mainly watched boxing movies in terms of like fighting movies though, but there are some really good mixed martial arts movies as well. There's another one, I can't remember what it was, but there's one that was based on like a college feud. Came out a while ago, I can't remember what it was called. And then the Tom Hardy one. I like fighting movies, and the trailer seems to be interesting. It seems to be based on obviously fighting, but also based on his relationship with his wife, played by Emily Blunt as well. So it should be a very interesting film to watch, and I really hope it's good. So yeah, I'm just waiting by this place at the moment. Just over here, there used to be a Starbucks against that wall there, but they've gone now. I'm just waiting. I was trying to get the screen in the last clip, but now there's just a few chairs and tables around and no restaurant anymore, no Starbucks. Bro, a security guard just came up asking everybody here, there's a few people here, asking everybody for their cinema tickets. I'm just like, what? I was just booking mine as well. I didn't book mine yet till just now. It's 5 minutes to the film now. He just came around asking if you got your tickets. I'm just like, what? I'm guessing there's people who have come up here to hang out, not to watch films, just hang out, and maybe they're security locking against that. I don't know. That's interesting. I've never seen it before in my life. Then again, I don't remember the last time I've sat down upstairs after a film, in between films. I normally go outside, but not wearing a hoodie. It was warm earlier. It's cold now. I can feel the cold already. I'm indoors, and I only really go outside to avoid copyright as well. Music is playing. Anyway, let's go to my seat. The screen should be fine by now. Those chairs would have been more comfortable, but there are people sitting on them right until just now. Like literally just now. It's time for the Smashing Machine. Please be good. I've never once used my 25% off those restaurants. I need to watch this when it comes out next week. Yeah, recently there are a couple like secret screenings, which sometimes they do. They show like an early screening for a film that is coming out soon, and they're going to show it early, but they don't tell you what it is. They call it secret screening, and you just got to guess what the movie is, and you don't find out what it is until the movie starts. And one of the ones they showed was I Swear, and I was off that day. I didn't go. I was just like, damn, I wanted to see it. Never mind. Let's get it. In the same seat.
Look, the thing is, we're moving back to Barry.
They're just showing some pictures of the real guy as the credits roll. Everyone's left now. There was about 15-20 people here, so an okay turnout. That was a good film. Really good film. Considering how the actual guy looks like, especially when he was younger, I can see why they picked The Rock to play him. It was good casting. Yushik is in this. He plays character in this. It's really interesting. It focuses on his fighting life, based on a true story, obviously, also based on his relationship with his wife as well, which was very toxic. Very toxic. But, I mean, I say wife. They got married after the events of the film, which they mentioned at the end. This takes place between 1997 and 2000. It's most heavily focused on his relationship with her more than the fighting, but that's because it's a big part of like who he is as a person, and his relationship with her was like a big part of that period of his life. So it's very interesting seeing that, because it was a very toxic relationship. They had a lot of arguments about everything, about a lot of things, and he had issues with like drug abuse and stuff. And about how him and his girlfriend and his friends tried to help him through his drug abuse and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things about his life, a very turbulent part of his life, because it starts off all good and giddy, and then it starts getting dark. It's a very serious movie. It's quite emotional at times, and I think The Rock plays his role really well. I think he does a really good job playing the role that he does. I should have brought a hoodie. I'm chilling out here. It was really good, really well acted, and the fighting scenes were fun as well. It was filmed in a unique way. There's one scene where he has a fight, and you see in one shot, in one take, he walks out the ring, walks away, takes a lift, goes straight to his room to think about his fight, and it's just one big take. And it just felt real, it felt raw, it felt really good. It felt like actually there with him, experiencing the aftermath of his fight, of one of his fights. I thought that was a really cool way to do that particular scene. And yeah, all round a good movie. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really liked it. And it also focuses a little bit on his best friend, Mark Coleman, also a fighter, that's also fighting in this film as well. So yeah, it's very interesting. And Yushik is fun as well. So yeah, that was fun. We are out of here for now, and I shall be back hopefully very soon. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.